Ahoy ye scallywags, and welcome to another Dice Tower daily unboxing today of Libertalia, Winds of Galecrest. This is the new game by Stonemaier Games. Well, this is the new new edition of Libertalia, I should say. You'll notice here on the box it says 45 to 60 minutes, 1 to 6 players, ages 14 plus. This is by Stonemaier Games, and it shows the Automa factory on here, right, as in the people that do the solo modes for the Stonemaier Games. So that's one of the biggest changes already to this game, besides the artwork and the Sky Pirate theme, you can tell. But the game now has a solo mode. In the world of Galecrest, Sky Pirates set sail on the winds in search of adventure, treasure, and glory. As an admiral, you must command a vast and varied crew, ellipses. But so do your rivals sailing other ships in their pirate fleet. Each day, the fleet lands on a different island where you send crew members to collect your share of the loot, hoping they'll boost your growing group of characters. So originally released in 2012, this is a new edition. Wow, 10 years ago? The time doth fly. Well, people always say that Stonemaier Games have a bit of a presentation as you unbox them. So let's go through this step by step. Rulebook here, not too large. You know, good quality paper and everything. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in. I keep saying so. I'm pretty interested in this. I'm a little excited. So, stop myself from saying so. Did you notice that? All right. Before your first game, go through, organize these this different way here. Player-specific items. Each character has 40 characters, so there's, I believe that's 10 new from the original one. For two-player games, you're going to cover up a little spot of it over there. All right, so some different before the first time you play the game. Gameplay here, two-player mode stuff here shown on the bottom. That's neat. It looks like a little overlay of a thing here. All right, end of the voyage. Do your anchor abilities, score dials, discard loot tokens, get characters and ships. So, I mean, it's not a terribly complicated game here. Right? Reputation track, loot tokens worth, and end of game. Did I miss a page there? I mean, that's really it, right? So it shows, hey, before you do it, play, and then you're done. So publisher's note from Jamie Stegmaier. Libertalia is the first game published by Stonemaier Games that is a new edition of an out-of-print game. Notably, one originally released by another publisher. I've loved Libertalia since its initial release by Marabunta. The simultaneous play resulted in a little downtime. Yada, yada, yada. All right, so cool. You can pause and read that if you'd like. So, this is cool. A little feature of what's different. More characters. I guess some different token abilities. Characters drawn and played. Reputation. Open and hidden information. Discard pile. Two-player mode. Solo mode. Well, neat. And then a little chart of different stuff there. Bam! Automa Factory. The Automa rule set here. So 39 solo cards, a player aid, and then 4 Automa loot tile replacements. So that's not bad, right? It doesn't seem like there's going to be a ton of overhead. This rulebook is not that thick. Interestingly enough, it's about as thick as the original rulebook. So every turn of the game, you just flip over a character, and then everybody will simultaneously do what the character says. So this one here is going to somehow simulate that. Interested in trying that out. So you got the different punch-outs here, wheels. One of the things Stonemaier Games does well, I really got to give them credit for this. They print a lot of notes right here onto the punch-out boards. It just makes it a little bit more clear, a little bit easy sometimes to kind of follow along. So how to assemble the wheels and stuff, because you're going to have 2 of these dials per treasure chest thing over there. It shows that right here. I appreciate that. I think that's a nice touch. These punched out super easily. Wow, all of the little inset hole things here punched out really easily. You can see they're just popping out. Bam! Treasure chest time. Ooh, I like that. So, the wheel here. How's it go? Okay. Bam! That's what it's going to look like. You're just going to be able to turn it. So it's going to be able to go up to 99. Radical. Then you got your coins and your different shaped doubloons here. I like that. Different colors, shape, and size. All nice touches here. Relics. These kind of, maybe these are explaining what the different things are that you can get. And then the board. Quad fold board. Quadular fold board. I noticed that there's two different sides to it. This one's stormy looking, and then the other side is probably less stormy looking. So this is where everyone will reveal cards that'll go up here. This is the loot for the 6 different days of the journey, reputation, and then an explanation on the bottom what the different things do. So it looks like, oh, are these? Oh, so you can maybe change out what, hey, the relic does, what the barrel does, what the map does, or whatever. Cool, cool, cool. And you flip it over to the other side here, and this is the daylight side. And I don't know if that's a different artwork. I didn't see anything in the rulebook that really said anything to. Oh, got it. So this is the daylight side, it looks like. And so maybe you can kind of mix and match abilities if you want to. I like it. So now each symbol can have different things depending on the game that you're playing it in. You can just mix and match what a symbol means. Speaking of, this is interesting. Composter Bar. Is that like compostable plastic? Be curious to see if there's a note about that. Because it definitely feels a little bit weirder than normal plastic. But bam! Look at this stuff here. These are cool. Screen printed, chunky little pieces. They look like the American Starburst candy, if you're familiar with that. This is great. This is great. Just a whole bag full of these things. Good enough. Player reputation trackers here are these big octagons. Yeah, they're octagons. All right, cool. So you can see that there's 6 of them because there's 6 players, and for some reason the white one came in a separate bag. That is definitely handled at the the manufacturer. There's the unfortunate story of the Terraforming Mars big box where every single metal resource cube in the game came in their own bag. This is definitely not anything quite egregious like that. Let's look at some of the cards. I bet people want to see the card art in this game. Oh, yeah. I forgot for a minute that this is a little bit more of a fantastical world. I mean, there's flying ships, but I forgot that for a minute. So the beggar here is clearly a rat. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so number 3 is the beggar. Number 4 is the innkeeper. That's snazzy. Cabin boy. Bandit. Preacher. Barkeep. Stowaway. Explorer. Carpenter. Officer. Smuggler. Bodyguard. I was not expecting anthropomorphic animals for all of these. Mutineer. Brute. Gunner. Necromancer. Freed prisoner. Bosun. Okay, I don't know my pirate terminology that well, apparently. Brawler. Thief. Topman. Recruiter. Cook. Watchman. Armorer. Infantry. Merchant. I'm thinking this is kind of where we're getting to some of the new stuff. The surgeon, or they might have changed numbers around, I'm not sure. Treasurer, that will haunt me for a while. Gambler, that's pretty great. Aristocrat, collector, quartermaster, wind nymph, I like that a lot. First mate, captain, and the governor. Also, okay, yeah, that's right. We need to look at number 1s and 2s. So scout, and then the apprentice. So it looks like that this is all going to be the 4 is going to be the same. The 3 is going to be the same for everybody. So that's neat. And then, so these are all going to be the different character cards. Let's take a look at these cards, and then whatever is in this stuff here. So player aid, I'm going to guess that solo Atoma stuff is in here as well. This is open on this side. Got it. Let's go! The people need to get back to their morning breakfast. Whatever you had for breakfast, I hope it was a good one. All right, player aid card. Loot property list. There's 1 player aid card. I was expecting there'd be more. I mean, I know that they said there was one for the the Atoma. Maybe you don't need player aids because everything was kind of written on the board already. So that's interesting. Oh, they have different backs, I just noticed, for the player colors. Ooh, that's worth taking a look at really quick. Bwam. That's cool. That's cool. But look at this purple. I mean, this thing looks like a scary demon bug monster. Got a bag. Got a bin. I'm not sure what all that stuff is for, but let's crack these open. I wonder what this is. Oh, the dials. This is the middle part for the dials. And then lastly, what do we got? Maybe this is the other half of the dials. I'm going to regret opening this up. Yep, this is the other half of the dials. So one is this side and one is the other side. Okay, well now I'm going to have to treat these very carefully and take them home and assemble these all together because I'm excited about this. So that is your first look at everything that comes inside the box of Libertalia Winds of the Galecrest. Thank you so much for coming by another Dice Tower daily unboxing video. My name is Chris Yee. Have yourselves a fantastic day.